everyone. For this assignment, you'll take a closer look at something you might not normally think about, your food. Specifically, you'll pick a recent meal and reflect on where its ingredients came from, how they were produced, and what that says about sustainability and choices in our food system. Every meal tells a bigger story about farming, transportation, labor, and even ethics. This reflection is about connecting your personal food choices to larger environmental systems, helping you see how what's on your plate links to global and local sustainability issues. Here are the directions step by step. First, you'll pick a meal. Choose one recent meal, simple or elaborate. Then write your reflection of about 200 words. Respond to these questions. Where did the ingredients likely come from, geographically or by producer type? Were they local, seasonal, organic, or processed? What choices went into this meal's production? Store bought versus homemade, industrial versus small scale farming. And finally, what do these choices suggest about sustainability, ethics, or convenience? Next, you will post your response. Include your name and course section at the top. Finally, respond to two classmates in about 100 words each. Share a connection, ask a thoughtful question, or offer insight into sustainability. If a post already has two comments, move on to another. Here are a few tips for success. Focus on one meal. Don't try to analyze everything, just pick a few key ingredients. Be honest and curious. You don't need to know everything. If you're unsure, reflect on why it's hard to trace. Look for clues. Labels, packaging, or menus can give hints about origins. Don't stress about perfection. This isn't about making perfect choices, it's about awareness. And finally, use peer responses to learn. Ask questions, share experiences, and expand the conversation. Here's an example. In this student reflection paragraph example, the student reflects on eating a fast food cheeseburger and recognizes its environmental costs. Industrial beef production, out of season produce ships long distances, and heavily processed ingredients. While convenient, the meal highlighted for them how quick food often comes with significant sustainability trade offs. Here are a few peer response examples. Instead of only commenting on a classmate's post, you can connect it to something in your own life. For example, if someone writes about the impact of fast food, you might share how you notice the same thing with your daily coffee habit or another food choice. This shows empathy and makes the discussion more personal. The second example shows where a student asked a question. You can keep the conversation going by asking thoughtful follow up questions. For example, you might ask whether making small changes, like eating less fast food, really makes a difference, or if bigger systemic changes are needed. Questions invite classmates to explain their ideas more fully and reflect more deeply. This assignment is about looking more closely and asking questions. Something as simple as a sandwich or a cup of coffee can open up conversations about culture, environment, and ethics. Be curious, be reflective, and enjoy connecting your food choices to the bigger picture.